Hey everyone, it's Leilani. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to do another Project Life process video. So this is for this past week, week 41, which was also my birthday week. So 10-10, woo. So me and my hubby, we went out for a little weekend getaway to the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and we had a great time just social distancing, just the two of us, but getting to get away for a little bit and do something special for my birthday weekend. So that was really fun, having a couple of days off work and just enjoying each other and junk food and just laughing and being carefree for a few days. So that was really, really great. And another awesome thing was that whenever I got back from the trip, I had a citrus twist kit for the month waiting for me, which made doing this layout or Project Life spread so easy. So at first, before I realized I had the citrus twist, I was thinking maybe I would use some more like autumn themed stuff for my stash or possibly get some printables. But whenever I saw this kit, I thought, you know what, I'm going to go for it. Even though there's some bright pink and mint green and things that maybe don't necessarily automatically match my layout, I really think that it brings a lot of fun colors into it and makes it a little more festive than just going with the colors in the photos. And I'm so sorry if you can hear my dog playing with her toy. I just got off work and she's a little angry with me and wants to play. So hopefully you can't hear her, but if you can't, she's going ham on a squeaky toy right now. So, anyways, here I am continuing to look through the kit, which I love Citrus Twist. I'm in no way sponsored, but I have subscribed to them for a few years now, and the kits never disappoint. And you'll notice right here, I go to like super speed for a minute, but I just had to because I took a while on this first card. But yeah, so this kit always comes with stickers and tiny words and the stamp set, and it came with enamel dots and just so much fun stuff. So you really get a bang for your buck, if you ask me. But one of my favorite cards in a long time is this card that I'm using for my title card. It's just so beautiful, and I decided to use the Citrus Twist and Retro Hip Mama stamp set that have all of the weeks on it. And it's just such a handy stamp set to have because it does have like multiple fonts that with week. So you can avoid using up all of your alphas, and, you can save your E's for a week or two with that. So yeah, so I stamped that. I did use some of the numbers from the alpha stamp and then or the alpha, excuse me, from the kit. And then I went through the ephemera pack and tried to take out a few things I thought I might be able to use. And I found this label. So I'm just adding my date, of course, and a few little embellishments and whatnot to make the card a little cuter. I love these tiny words. They are just adorable and they say some of the best things. I think this one says, "Time to make the magic happen," which is just so cute. So that's my title card for the week, and I love it. And then, besides that, I'll tell you about a few of my pictures. So, like I said, we went to the Smoky Mountain National Park, and it was a beautiful time to go because all of the leaves were changing, and it's just very foresty, and it was very, very colorful and beautiful. So here's some of the ephemera that I got while I was on my trip. So I just grabbed a lot of fun things like stickers and patches and postcards and all that good stuff. So I have that out on the table if I do decide to use any of it. But I also do a Heidi Swap memory planner, which I want to do a flip through of that sometime, but I have just started it not long ago. But it's super fun as well. And I just keep up with that every week. And so I bought some of that ephemera to also go inside the planner. So, but I love buying ephemera and I love getting the patches and all the stickers and trying to incorporate those into Project Life in some way. And if I don't want to use it on my actual layouts or I can't really incorporate the colors, I like to add a little pocket or something. And like I'll use a glassine bag and add all of my ephemera inside the pocket, which I just think it's fun and it gives you something like tangible to look back on from your trip. And, it just makes it fun. So here I'm looking through the stamps from the stamp set for this month, and they are a little themed to like fall and autumn. And so this one says vibrant color, so I included that on this picture of these beautiful trees. One thing about our trip, the way that we drove through the park, it was so fun, and we had a great time scanning through all the radio stations and singing along to like fun 80s songs and just being goofy. But we were in the car a lot, and it was almost kind of trafficky. Like you were right behind the car in front of you for a lot of it, which was kind of interesting and not really something that we had experienced at other parks. But I think this national park was really crowded because of the fall colors and everything. And I guess a lot of people do go to check that out. So, we didn't get a ton of pictures. There just wasn't a lot of time during our big drive that was probably like 3 or 4 hours that we really could stop and get a lot of good pictures. So we really got these towards the end of our trip. And at that point, we were hungry and kind of ready to, move on. So I did try to snap a few, but it was beautiful. Just believe me. So here, I love this Grateful For card, and this is where I do the majority of the journaling about our trip on this card. So I really do try to add journaling when I can. And this one, I didn't add much on the label, so I just stuck the majority of all of my journaling on that one card. So while I'm doing that, I will also tell you about a few of the other pictures. So of course, your birthday equals junk food, or it does for me. So I definitely had my fair share on the trip. So we got Blaze pizza and just something easy to bring back to the room, but it was still delicious and fun. And on our second day there, Saturday, which was my actual birthday, we started the day off with cinnamon rolls from Cinnaholic. And believe it or not, those are completely vegan and they were so delicious. So Will's is the one. So this is the picture on the bottom, obviously. Will's, my husband's, is the one with all of the marshmallows and was a peanut butter cup kind of extravaganza. And mine was like the cookie explosion or something with all of the chocolate chips. So those were definitely a sugar rush, and I have a huge sweet tooth. So that was awesome for my birthday, and they lasted like all day. So throughout the park, when we were there for a few hours and had no other snacks, we were definitely munching on those throughout our day. So there's our little pizza picture. So for some of these, I don't have a ton of, additional journaling. So I think for this one, I just kind of trimmed down my photo, and I believe I add a tiny word and also just a stamp to the bottom, just a couple cute little things. It says, "Hey babe, living our best life." So I just thought that was appropriate for the food picture. And the picture right beside that is also of all the cinnamon rolls. So that is of like the, display of all the delicious cinnamon rolls to choose from. So whenever we were waiting there, I got that picture. And there's also a picture of me holding it. So as you can see, the cinnamon roll was like the highlight of the trip for me. But we were inside waiting for a few minutes, and I got Will to snap that picture of me with my mask on holding my epic roll. So, yeah, at some point, I believe very soon, right here, unfortunately, my camera cut out and I didn't realize it. So as you can see, I have already added some embellishments to those other pictures, but I mean, it was nothing too extravagant. I'm sure that you can figure out what I did there. So now I'm moving on. I had a few extra pictures, so I thought that I would do a little small 6x8 pocket page as well, instead of doing like flips and stuff. Typically I do flips, but since this was like a special trip and was for my birthday, I thought that I would just add a whole other little pocket, which I think is fun to do sometimes. And although my album is actually already getting pretty full, this is a special event, so I decided to just go for it. So for this card, it says "here for this," and I just have a mixture of the alphas from the kit and just my handwriting in there. And I just said the Great Smoky Mountains, and I just add a couple little embellishments, little stickers and enamel dots and things like that. When you get the enamel dots in your kit, you can't help but just stick them everywhere. I actually think I even went back after this video was completed and added a few more down to the picture of our cinnamon rolls and added a few little enamel dots to that as well. So here I am just kind of completing this card. I just added favorite spot to the bottom, and I'll add a couple things to the top there. And so this was just a selfie that I took of me and my hubby, one of the times that we managed to get out of the car, and another picture of him at the top. So, whenever I force him to take pictures, but he's always a great sport and takes them for me. So I always appreciate that. But yeah, so I love that I was able to get enough pictures to add a little extra and, you know, have a little extra pocket page. I think that it's fun. And I love that I have a few extra pictures because lately I really haven't been taking that many pictures, of course. I've been at home a lot and things like that. So I feel like it's pretty fun. And for this one, I just had to trim down the card a little bit. I'm not sure if the pockets are a little too small or the card's a little too big, but I did that. And then here I just have my last few pictures. So this card I absolutely was in love with from the new kit, and I knew that I had to use it. So it's just like a currently card, and it says currently reading, listening, drinking, and enjoying. But I put it back for a few minutes because I couldn't think of what I was reading. I'm really not reading anything. So I thought that I would come back to that card. So this one, I loved this picture going under one of the little tunnels at the national park, but I really didn't like the other cars in the photo. So I just used a couple labels and covered the cars right up. So always remember that you can definitely use your labels or use your ephemera to disguise unwanted things in photographs sometimes. So I love doing that. I'm using my sand eraser again because these are new stamps, and I just stamp doing good things. And I believe I also add a little tiny word as well. And I cut the tiny word also to have the little flag tail to match that label. So I thought that was really cute. And then I believe that I will go back to the currently card. So I love adding currently cards to my layouts and to my project life every now and then. I just think it's really fun to get a little like snapshot of what you're into at the moment. And I really love that this one was in here as well because it was my birthday weekend. So I thought that was kind of fun. So I do end up filling that out. And I believe that I end up writing that I was currently, enjoying road tripping with my bae, drinking Diet Pepsi. I know I'm so bad, but also LaCroix, which I try to drink as much as I can. Diet Pepsi is the devil for me. I just love it so much. Listening to true crime podcast always, and then reading, which that's the one that was really throwing me for a loop because I haven't really been reading anything. But then I thought of all my happy birthday messages for my birthday. So I thought that was a perfect way to kind of incorporate it into like a birthday theme. So anyway, this card was just adorable. So I was really, really happy that I was able to use it. But yeah, I love all these pictures from the weekend, and I would just feel so happy looking back on memories like this and all kinds of like special days that we have. And we love going to national parks. That's kind of our thing. So I love that I have these pictures to commemorate that and to commemorate my birthday weekend. So that's pretty fun. And then for the bottom picture, that's another picture of me whenever we got out to snap a few pictures, and I just leave the photo alone, but I add this patch that I got from the gift shop, and I'm taking the just sticky adhesive off the back because it's a little lumpy, and I'm just going to add my own, and then I'm just going to plop it right on the outside of the pocket. So I just have a big piece of ephemera right there, which I love, and it's very textural and feels really nice. So that's pretty cool. So I believe this is my completed page. So I'm just going to get these back in the pockets, but I think if I remember correctly that I do end up taking that top card out again, and I do a little doodle border around the yellow box because the pictures do have a lot of like black and kind of dark colors. So I think the doodles really help sometimes to like rein it in. And it's crazy how much that can really help your card. So you see, I'll do this really quick. And I believe that is the very last thing that I do. Hello, that's my head in the frame. Sometimes it happens, guys. We can't help it. But yeah, so here it is. I'm going to do a few up close shots for you to see it a little better. And anyway, guys, thank you. Please give me a like and subscribe. It would really mean a lot to me, and have a great day. Thanks. Bye.